What's up, road runners? It's your boy C-Dub, aka Whit, coming at you guys with a commentated video. You may be asking, commentated video, but from when and what race? March 7th, 2020, the last race of my year, Tour de Murrieta. This is going to be a good one. Sit back, relax, and enjoy another video from your boy C-Dub, aka Whit. Peace.
AKA Whit is in the house at his third tour of Murrieta. I see you, look at him blushing.
I thought I smelled some home cooking. Cino's is in the house. Whit, where it all was born. This is the epicenter right here in historic downtown Murrieta. Welcome to stage one. We're counting you off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty, road runners, as you see, this race is underway. This is the 35 plus Masters at Tour de Murrieta 2020. This is my annual race. This is my third year doing it. My first year was in 2018, and of course it's 2020 now. So this race happened on March the 7th, and what I'm going to do is call out in this race something a little bit different. Not going to talk you to death throughout this whole video, but I'm going to chime in when I see areas that I could have done better. So first and foremost, as we have already gone through turns 1 and 2, I could have had a better start. I started out really slow, probably struggled getting clipped in. And now we're in between turns number 2 and 3. So right now I'm just tucking in the draft. This is a downhill portion, so I am able to allow my body weight to keep me in connectivity, or to be connected with the guys in front of me. So that's the first thing I noticed. I had a very slow start. Got to do better clipping in and staying connected with the group initially. I took turn 3 decent there. Usually we go outside, inside, outside. Here we go through turn number 4. Outside, inside, and I go as far outside as I could because I have Dustin Benedict right in front of me. If this is your first time watching any of my commentated videos, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button if you can, set that notification, and give me a comment, like, and join the family. And I look forward to communicating with you and growing a relationship. So again, welcome to the Whit Cycling Vlog family. Here we go through turn number 1 again. Decent there. Couldn't go all the way outside again because I have people on my outside. Trying to figure out what's the fastest line on this course. Sometimes it's inside, sometimes it's outside. You just got to figure it out to include the terrain features as well as the windage. So again, got a gap right here. I should have jumped on his wheel. This guy's wheel right in front of me as he came over the top of me. I should have jumped on his wheel a little bit faster, so then I could have been in the draft more immediate. Now I'm going around. That's fine again because of my body weight not expending much energy. I apologize for no matrix at the bottom. My GoPros were really glitching and died on me, so it was very difficult for me to sync these things up. So hence, this is why we're doing things just a little bit differently this time. So as you see here, I'm outside taking this turn. Got to be really careful in turn number 3 because of these parking spaces here in the downtown area of Murrieta. Held line pretty good there through turn number 4. And again, here we go in this 2 to 3% little gradual false flat up to the finish line. And again, it's roughly 800 meters to probably 1,000 meters, 1K from that corner to the start finish. So you see me moving up on the inside, really good. I should have jumped on Nick's wheel right here with Monster Media. And you see I could have been right on his wheel and I could have been that much more forward. I'm making moves right now, but I could have been 20 more people forward. I should have jumped on his wheel when he came around me, and I would have been closer to the front. I'm in good position right here, but I could have just been a little bit further forward. Good through turn number 1. Several teams here from Monsters Racing, Botch Stage 2, SDBC, Big Orange, Impact Racing, LaGrange, CBS D2. We have some, I believe, some CFT here to my right. So a lot of good teams here. Teams out of local California as well as local Tijuana. So now we're coming downhill to turn number 3. So just staying inside the giraffe of the Peloton, not having to use much work. So again, I'm just looking for areas that I could have improved. And of course, they say if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. So as you see, people are coming over the top of me and underneath me. Therefore, I am losing places. So I could do better by moving more forward in the Peloton, and that is something that I have to work on because I do find myself very fearful of being too close to the front. Being a larger guy of Clydesdale, I have found myself being caught too far forward, and then I'm stuck in the wind. I could have jumped on SDBC's wheel here, number 325 quicker. As he's on the inside, I could have probably been up just, but he's dying back. So I think I'm on a good wheel right now, on Impact Racing's wheel. So I'm doing good right here. Still a good wheel to sit on, so just going to stay right here as long as I can. And I have learned to try to stay a little bit more committed and connected to wheels. Since I came over the top of him, I should have went all the way up to 355 SDBC's wheel. I should have carried my momentum up to get to the wheel that I'm on now, which would have put me just a little bit closer to him. As you see right now, I am actually not on that wheel. 304 has it because his handlebars were forward of mine. So therefore, I let him have it and then jump on his wheel. So good there, but I could have been in front of 304. But because of that, I am not. Now I'm kind of stuck in the wind because you got a stage 2 guy underneath me, and he has seniority over me due to his handlebar placement. And that's one thing for you to be able to identify who is in charge when it's, you are bucking for position when somebody is next to you. If their handlebars, even including their hoods on their shifters, if theirs are ahead of yours, they are in control. So be mindful of that. So right now I'm committed to 304's wheel, and I'm sitting here. There's Chris Davey right there, 30. I want to say it's 8 or 6 of Go Fast to my left. You got Peter Verth right there in the CBS kit. So now I'm inside. If that was I'm not gonna say that was a good move, not say that was a bad move, but I could have stayed where I was on the guy 304's wheel. I'm not too much further forward. So same area. So I'm not gonna say that was a good or a bad move. Maybe me coming inside gave me a little bit more of a draft. So right now, I should have stayed on his wheel because you see now he's probably a half of a bike ahead of me, which is allowing Courier to jump on his wheel. If he would have come just a little bit more to his left, it's time to move up. So I should have went underneath with Chris of Go Fast, and I should have jumped immediately on Chris's wheel. But instead, I jump on 357's wheel. Let's see if I commit to that. I don't. I let Lubin get in front of me, and I'm probably waiting for Peter to jump on that. So again, I immediately see that I'm not fully committing to wheels repetitively. I'm willing to let people get in front of me. And that's something that I have to work on. Own the wheel, take charge of the wheel. Now you see Peter Verth is going up further up front. I should have been right there on his wheel since I allowed him to get in front of me while I was on a few other riders' wheels. So I should have been 20 people more forward than where I'm at right now. So point is, when you commit to a wheel, be committed to it, hold it as long as as strongly as you can, and fight for that wheel, of course, not to crash, but just stay committed to it. So now I'm on 314's wheel. Let's see what I do. I got guys to my left and to my right, and what do I do? Leaving a little gap there for 328 to come in if he wanted. If 328 to my left right there, Courier, if he slowed down just a little bit, he could have jumped on 314's wheel with no problem. I closed that gap down. You see me now cheating to the inside again, doing the same thing I did last lap, kind of cheating inside, trying to stay covered. 314 comes inside, so no foul, no harm there. I'm still good. Let's see if our whole wheel's going through turn number 1. All is well, all is well. Nobody has lost any place. I'm still in a good spot. I'm gonna sit here for a minute. Let's see what happens. Coming up on this little bump. Since they changed the course, this right here is bumpy. Really a big bump right there. So that caused me to get out of this side. I want to do a little bit of a micro sprint. I held my line going straight 314. You see he went outside. I should be moving up forward. So I would have pretty much been in line, still behind him, but I would have been further up. I would have been about 4 people up right now, but because I did not follow his wheel, I am now 6 people back. So again, committing to wheels and staying on those wheels. So now I'm on 322's wheel. Let's see what happens here with the gold or bronze looking jersey. Let's see what happens. So I got Dustin to my right. I lost that. As you see, now I'm inside of 322. Now I'm on 332's wheel. Let's see what happens. Take the good, clean inside line. Let's see if I stay connected to this wheel. You see Dustin Benedict behind me. You see somebody making a move up. So if I wanted to make a move, I could be watching this. So we see 332. He bumped out and he's moving up on the inside. I should have been right on his wheel. But instead I come up, I'm on Lubin's wheel right now. I see an opening to my 1230. I should have jumped where this guy, CFT member, just jumped into. That's where I should be right now. So he should be on my wheel, and I should have been in that spot to be able to jump on Nick's wheel, the Monster Racing, where Lubin is right now. So I have to be more committed to moving up in the peloton when opportunities present themselves. Not to waste any energy, but to be able to actually conserve energy by allowing my body weight to propel me forward so that I can be more forward in the peloton. So if anything, any moves happen, I can possibly go with them because I've allowed my momentum to work with and for me. One thing that I've also been hearing on a lot of commentated videos is to stay off the brakes, because they kill your momentum. So right now you see I'm on 355s. When he came up, I jumped on that wheel. And I remember him from racing with him in 2019. Very strong rider. So this is a good wheel to be on right here. He also races on the track. So I knew I was on a very strong wheel. And I come inside again. I keep finding myself cheating back off of wheels, moving back inside to the middle of the peloton. All right, camera just jumped there. So let's see what we got going on here. So I'm on Steven Netter's wheel. Let's see if I stay committed to it. Or if I'm going to jump inside, let's see what happens. So this time I actually falter to the outside and then I lose 3 places right there. So not good. I believe I'm on Josh's wheel. Josh is very strong. He's also a mountain biker, very strong rider. I fall back, but I fall back onto a good wheel. So I guess you could say that's okay. So if you fall back, you better fall back on a good wheel, not a bad one. All right, I'm outside of Josh. Am I going to move up to Steven Netter's wheel, or am I going to sit out here and play around? Yeah, I kind of said I could have moved up. I could have moved up there. Here I go again. I'm out here. Am I going to move up or am I going to play around? All right, so I'm progressing up slowly. Peloton's not going too fast, but I'm progressing forward slowly, coming up on Netter's wheel. Let's see if I cheat inside. There's a big gap right here, so I should have moved right up there to Peter Vert's wheel, 233 right there with the pink and navy blue kit. I should have been on that wheel about 4 seconds ago. But instead, CFT gets on it. So very, very important to move on a wheel when you see its availability, especially safely. We go clean through turn number 3. Jump on this wheel, 314, jump on that wheel. I'm there, but I'm not. So I should be about half a bike length up. Now, yeah, I should be on that wheel a little bit faster. I got to get on these wheels faster. So now I move inside again. I could move up, but I think they're progressing. I see this is a team. We got Steven Netter, and then we have 314 right here. They're teammates. He's going gutter. So he's going up. I think I follow. I think I follow here. Yep, I follow, but I need to be just a little bit more committed to that wheel. Good position here as we go through the start and finish. All right, if I'm gonna move up to that wheel up there in front of Anthony, in front of Chris and Anthony. So right now I should be on that wheel in front of Chris Davey. Chris Davey's wearing the purple Go Fast kit, so I should have been roughly 4 people forward right now. But instead I'm 4 people back behind 335. So I should have been up in front of the purple kit up front, but instead I'm sitting back 4 people back. So right now, sitting here, let's see how I commit to 335. Again, you see people soft pedaling because we are close to the front. I should have jumped on this wheel, 314's wheel again. All right, there's a team. So we got 4 people on the same team right here, right around me right now. Or 3 people, and then we got a pack team mode, which is SDB. So I got 4 strong riders around me right now. My teammates over there across the way. I should be moving up with 355. So I should be right on 355's wheel as we go through turn number 3. I take the inside, so of course inside's safer, or at least it's faster. So you see me come underneath him, jump back on 335's wheel. Make it clean and through turn 4. Now we're back going to the start finish. All right, so we are in our final 2 laps. So of course I cut out a lot because it's been so long ago. So we are on the final 2 laps. I am on 320's wheel, CFT. Let's see how I hold his wheel near 355 again of SDBC. And with 2 laps to go, typically everybody kind of slows down in one aspect, waiting to see who's going to be anxious and press the pace. But then once that happens, it's balls to the wall at that point. It's hot. You know, block is hot. We got 2 laps to go. We are on the second to the last lap right now. So again, I'm still holding strong to 320's wheel, which is good. I see him putting down. I think he's going to move up. Yep, and I'm committed to that wheel. This is good. This is good. Staying on that wheel. That's good. Now, I could have made a choice here by moving further up forward or doing what I did here. Again, being iffy with being too far forward, I'm going to say I did okay right here. But I probably could have moved up forward, seeing now what's happening in the peloton. I would have been up, 10 people right now. So you see me there kind of cut through a couple of lanes. It was wide open, and I did that, which put me back inside, which was good. I think I may have, moved up a few different spots. So now I'm behind Lubin. Let's see what happens here. If you like this style of video versus me just talking through the whole thing, please let me know down in the comment section below. But please subscribe to the family. I love to have you guys on board. So let's keep it moving forward. Let's keep growing this channel, this journey. All right, so now this is the final lap. This is the final lap, ladies and gentlemen. So spoiler alert, my cameras act wonky here, so it's gonna get a little weird. I'm gonna lose the front camera, which is the main screen, and then I'm gonna go to the rear camera, and you'll see I'll lose that, and it's just a bad day. So please keep me in your prayers concerning these cameras, but I do have a new GoPro now. All right, let's see if I stay connected to Impact. I see he has stars and bars on his sleeve, so I knew this was a good wheel to sit on. So a little bit of a gap there. I should be where his teammate is right now. So I should be up a rider versus where I'm at right now. So right now I'm kind of blocked in. Again, camera dies. All right, so now let's see what I can give you from here. So you see I'm kind of close to the back. I should be well more forward than where I'm at right now. And I think what happens is I have this hope that things will open up so that I can get an open line to carry my momentum closer to the front. So took that turn really good. You see Brian there, you see Dustin Benedict there behind me. Take that turn good. Again, I move up about 4 people. Now we're coming, you see guys out the saddle because we are going to the start finish and we're making our way. So I'm passing guys, which is good. I'm passing people, which is good. And then, of course, that camera dies. But here's the final results, ladies and gentlemen. I got 13th, so I'm happy with it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that commentated video. I know it's been a very, very long time. But, hey, what do you do? Hopefully we can get back to racing in 2021. And let's keep our fingers crossed. But anyway, Please comment, like, subscribe. On to the next one with your boy, C-Dub, aka Crit Whit. Peace.